Hello, I'm Stephen Barnecut. I'm the Director of Product Development at Jayman. I work with the team that develops new product and designs for all of our divisions. In that role, I'm often asked, what are the latest trends in home design? I've thought of 5 that come to mind, and I'm going to share them with you today. Bonus rooms were a great innovation from a few decades back. It was a way of getting inexpensive space above a garage. The bonus room would be at the top of the stairs, and people would use it for playroom or often an entertainment area. One of the challenges, though, is when people are using it as an entertainment area, that they have a conflict with all that natural light coming in. They're trying to watch their screen, and they have to pull their blinds, and so it's not really working out so well. And so a lot of the plans that we're doing now have a central bonus room. The bonus room is in between the master bedroom and the children's bedrooms, which not only increases the amount of privacy between those areas, but allows you to have a darker space for your entertainment system. We hear a lot about higher density as being the direction that we're moving towards in planning. People wonder, well, how is that going to affect me? In fact, it actually affects people in a beneficial way. We're doing a product called a zero lot line product, which allows us to take one of the side yards completely off of a lot. And the benefit there is that we're using less land for every house. This gives people the opportunity to live in a detached house without spending as much money on land. Another opportunity that we've taken is with narrow houses, we've been putting a single garage on the front. So this gives people the opportunity to have an attached garage and the security benefits of that in a format that they wouldn't expect it in. As well, a single garage can often be wider than you might expect, so you have room for extra storage or for a workbench. So there's some benefits that we're seeing with fitting more house on smaller lots. Of course, we've been doing great space for a long time. And when I say great space, I mean the great room, the integrated living space where the dining room and the living room and the kitchen are all in one room. But the kitchen has never really been a part of that room. It's always been relegated to a corner and off to one side. One of the trends that we're seeing is having the kitchen up front and center being a part of that room. One of the ways that we're doing that is by making islands rather than peninsulas. The kitchen is not trapping people. There's a flow, particularly when you're entertaining. There's no concern about trespassing in somebody's workspace. Everybody's welcome in the kitchen. Another thing that we're doing is we're not doing raised eating bars anymore. They tend to separate the kitchen from the living space. And so this is a perfect example of a flush island where the kitchen feels much more a part of the great space. We are seeing a lot more contemporary design in residences. And by contemporary design, what I mean is a design that looks like it's of the present. No one's going to confuse it for something that was built in the past. And so certainly we've been seeing contemporary design in interiors. We're now seeing contemporary design on the exteriors as well. It's becoming very popular, and it's not something that is limited to particular age groups. We have people of all ages that want to just simplify and have the elegance of the clean lines of contemporary design. Of course, design is not just skin deep. One of the things that's very important to our customers now is energy efficiency. And so it's not just about how the product looks, it's about how the product works. And our customers are asking us about our building envelope. How much insulation do we have? How much insulation is in the roof? They're asking us about the efficiency of our furnaces and hot water tanks. Is there a heat recovery ventilator? These are all critical questions in design these days, and something that we always pay as much attention to as we do the appearance of the house. Of course, there's a lot more going on with residential design, but those are 5 points that come to my mind right off the bat. There are 5 things that we take into account with what we're doing right now, but there are 5 things that you could also look for when you're looking at new houses on your own.